The Ice and Fire mod has been out for a while now, but it has not received any updates for a long time. However, this does not mean the mod isn't gonna get new stuff added in, as today we will be taking a look at some of the new mobs that might be getting added into the mod. And one is definitely a boss that is currently work in progress. So let's take a look, shall we? First and foremost, we have a upcoming mini boss, the Kraken. Now, the Kraken is gonna be lurking in the oceans, and it looks like so, and as we can see, it looks pretty creepy, to be honest. Now, however, for most of these mobs, there's no information as to what they might do, but we do have little previews of what they will look like, and I think honestly the Kraken will make the oceans a lot more interesting. Next off, we have a upcoming boss called Ifrit. Now, this looks like a fire warrior type of thing, and it is presumed to spawn in the Nether, so we're going to be getting a Nether boss, which is absolutely amazing, as the Nether doesn't really have too much to offer in the mod. So from what I am seeing here, he is gonna be a statue, and once you get too close to him, he is going to start fighting you. So only one can become the Lord of the Nether. Now, next off, we do have a work in progress boss, and this is known as the Dread Queen. There's a few dread mobs already in the game, as I am aware, but this one is called Crayona the Dread Queen, and basically it is a dread mob, and it has a skeletal ice dragon. So basically she will be traveling with a group of dread mobs, and she will most likely be commanding them. And of course, as we all know, the dread mobs are undead creatures. Next off, we just have normal mobs, but these mobs look so freaking cool. Like the first one right here that we have is the Wendigo. Now, the Wendigo disguises itself as an animal, so as we see in the preview, it is a wolf with red eyes, and then it turns into a very scary creature. Next off, we have vampires. Now, there's going to be two types of these ones, so apparently they're going to be ones living in castles, so we can expect castles soon in Ice and Fire, and ones will just be living in caves. As we can see, they look kind of similar to villagers, so that's kind of cool, but it is unknown as to what they will be doing, but most likely they're gonna give you some kind of poisonous damage, I suppose, to make it look like they're kind of taking blood away from you. Next off, we have werewolves, which honestly I feel like should have been already in this mod because it just makes so much sense. But if the player is bitten by a werewolf, they will become one at night, attacking everything around. So that is a really crazy feature, actually, and I think that would prove to be very funny. And the only way you can cure yourself from this is being killed with a silver weapon. It will only be controllable by owning a wolf amulet, which I'm guessing is going to be added in with werewolves. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see, being able to transform into a beast. Now, next off, we have, I didn't really expect us to have these kind of mobs, but these are called automata. I think that's how you pronounce it anyways. And these are basically robots that are controlled by the automaton creator. So basically, these are like, if I was to compare it to something, like kind of dwarven robot thingies, basically, but it's controlled by some like crazy villager guy, as we can see down here. So yeah, these guys should be pretty interesting as well. There's not really much about them, but that's how they look. Now, next off, we have goblins, and straight away, goblins remind me of the goblins from Terraria, if anyone has ever played Terraria, as they're gonna have different factions like forest and cave goblins, and they're all controlled by a chief. And they will actually be going to war against each other, which is relatively a cool little concept. Now, we're also gonna have a addition of unicorns, and there's gonna be different colors of these unicorns, as we can see here. They look really cool, actually. I like the way they look. They give them a mystical kind of look, and these are apparently going to be added in once Ice and Fire hits 20 million downloads on CurseForge, so that's really interesting. Well, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for these mobs that are meant to be getting added into this mod? I'm pretty excited, honestly. I think it will make for a much better experience of the mod and also add in more playability. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and also if you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe the video. It does help me out a lot. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.